Goodness, you just made $250 and it's just the start of the day. Following a couple of hours, you have another $250 in your pocket. The installment alarms continue to come in as expected. This is something that also, numerous other people who know how to bring in cash online have encountered. A couple of individuals, as indicated by what I've heard, know about this strategy, but since you're a devoted endorser, I'll share it with you so you can achieve the achievement and way of life you really merit. You won't have to spend any cash into this technique since it's totally free. All you really want is a cell phone or a PC with web admittance to procure or direct this work. Presently we should utilize something connected with Microsoft Word. What we have here is a really uncommon technique. In any case, accept me when I say it's staggeringly straightforward. In any event, for amateurs with no earlier aptitude or exceptional abilities, presently take unique consideration since this is extensive. In any case, it is easy. This is the kind of thing that will work on your monetary status. In any case, before we go further to this video, welcome to the Money Minded, where we will show you the most forward-thinking, bringing in cash on the web, thoughts, tips and deceives. Remember to buy into the feed and hit the like button and press the notice bell so that you'll be told at whatever point I transfer another video. Furthermore, ultimately, remember to leave a remark beneath. How about we return to the video? Presently, before you do whatever else, kindly go to this site highersign.com. You might track down a ton of online positions on this site that will permit you to telecommute and bring in a ton of cash. Also, this moment I will show you the most effective method to utilize Microsoft Word to get compensated each and every day. Investigate this page for online work from home. Open doors. Enlistment is totally free as well. You don't need to pay anything to begin. This opportunity is open to everybody from any place on the planet. You will be paid consistently utilizing this strategy for your decision as displayed beneath. There are an assortment of online errands you might do to bring in cash on the web, for example, composing, editing and paid studies. Presently we should simply look down underneath to find visual communication, PowerPoint introductions and bookkeeping sheet occupations, as well as a plenty of alternate ways of bringing in cash. As a start, in this video I'll tell you the best way to save a lot of time and the best technique to create cash on this site is to maneuver all of your work into it. Presently it is the right time to get to chip away at editing. It states here that the compensation goes from $5 to $10 per page of the archive. All you need to do now is twofold really: take a look at the spelling and search for syntactic issues. Do you accept you have an unfortunate order of the English language? Try not to be concerned, it's no issue. You are not committed to address anybody. This position doesn't need any earlier experience. In a second, I'll show you a genuine work that I'm currently dealing with. This part is parted over 2 pages. So in the present situation they'll pay you $10 per page for this 2-page paper. That carries the complete to 20. You can rehash this interaction on a case-by-case basis. Whenever you click this connection, you'll be shipped off a page where you can apply to function as a web-based virtual editor. Try not to be frightened. It's a parcel less troublesome that you might envision. Toward the finish of this video, I'll show you a few free instruments that you might use to robotize your work. Make sure you stay to the point of sorting out what they are. This site is one of my top choices in light of the fact that they follow through on extremely serious costs contrasted with different sites that do a similar kind of work. It's a incredible arrangement at $10 per page. They additionally have adaptable hours, which is an or more. You have full oversight over how much or how little you work, and you can do everything from the solace of your own home. All you really want is a web association and a cell phone or PC. Presently I'm demonstrating how to make a totally free record. Additionally, the enrollment interaction is a bit confounded, so ensure you make no blunders. You might see this application strategy by Looking down here, and the accommodation is totally free. You should simply tap the Apply to be Online Editor button here. This will carry you to this page. You can see every one of the activities you want to do to present a request for employment by looking down beneath. You'll be brought to this site assuming that you click on this connection at the present time. The accommodation rules can be viewed as here, and assuming you go down farther, you'll see this button that says Advance to Application. Basically click on the Apply Now button and adhere to the directions, and afterward that will take you to the online application form at tiresign.com. It can get somewhat precarious at this part. Go ahead and tone down and rewatch the interaction so you miss nothing significant. You can see this application structure if you look here now. It's basic to comprehend that you'll be posed a progression of inquiries to which you'll need to answer accurately to be acknowledged and start bringing in cash. I'll take you through the whole cycle bit by bit. They're requesting you to sign in your first and last name, age and email address here. Then, at that point, they ask you for your secret word and request that you affirm it. The following area is under picking your notification period is very significant. Settle uncertain. You settle on your decision immediately on the grounds that you'll be picked inside 24 hours, assuming you do it that way. Also, when that occurs, you can promptly start chipping away at the positions recorded here, and you can begin bringing in cash. So the appeal you're keen on is the accompanying inquiry. You ought to pick a editing position since it compensates fairly and requires the utilization of Microsoft Word. Presently it is the right time to pick a country. Basically select your nation of origin. Remember that this is open from any place in the world. At last, select consultant as your present place of employment status. This is critical on the grounds that the possibilities turning into a consultant are fundamentally better than for other people. Allow me now to show how to appropriately write in this concise self-presentation part. Something like this could be a decent spot to begin. Hi, my name is. I'm incredibly keen on going after this editing job at Higher Sign. What's more, I'm exceptionally open to acquiring other work offers. After you've wrapped up composing that, basically click on this box and afterward the blue register button, and that is all there is to it. You ought to be acknowledged and have the option to join highersign.com in no less than 24 hours, and you can start getting documents to deal with and bring in cash on the web. There are 2 pages in this Microsoft Word record in our example. We'll be paid $20 subsequently. You'll have the option to complete 10 tasks in less than 60 minutes. If you continue onward going on like this, that is $200 for an hour of work. Take a look at what's happening here. You get a Microsoft Word record with a few syntactic and spelling issues. In any case, Microsoft Word will consequently distinguish them for you. As may be obvious, there are shaded underlines on a few words and expressions. You can write snap and have them in a split second remedied with a single button press. It's just as simple as that. All you need to do now is peruse the whole archive and search for shaded underlines. Then, at that point, basically write snap on the blunders to have them auto-amended. That is something you can do over. What's more, finished. Allow me now to show one more piece of programming that can make all that you really want to accomplish with this work significantly more straightforward. Essentially look for Switch Speller or spelling checker on google.com. It will help you in checking for linguistic and spelling mistakes. Just reorder the substance from the record you're chipping away at into this segment. Then, at that point, actually look at everything with this yellow button. All of this might be achieved with a solitary mouse click. What a straightforward idea. That is something you can do again and again. Get back to the report, take the text. Then, at that point, utilize Switch Speller to twofold actually look at the language structure and spelling, and that closes our conversation, and that is all there is to it. Assuming you love comparative substance like this, investigate my different recordings, and in the event that you like it, if it's not too much trouble, crush the like button and ensure you buy into the channel and hit the notice bell. Assuming that you have any further inquiries, go ahead and remark down underneath.